Today we are going to another topic, which is NumPy array, copy and view. So we want to learn how to duplicate NumPy array. Do you understand? So we duplicate it, but there are two kinds of duplication, which is copy and view. So these are the two types of duplication. But we're going to look at the difference. But meanwhile, we're going to look at it practically and then look at an example that applies to the difference, how we can differentiate them. Now, we're going to look at, first of all, we have to import NumPy. Let me increase the screen size, okay, NumPy as MP, okay. Then another thing is this, let me just call it copy1 as the variable where I will save it. So mp dot, so let me just say array. So let me give certain values like let me just say 4 6 8, okay, 10. Let's just minimize it to that level. Okay, so this is copy. I call it copy1, the name of the variable. Or if you like me, I can just say, let me name it as x. Okay, x. Now we're going to do like this. Now first of all, let me just call it copy of x, copy x, for instance. Copy x is a variable, so I want to create a copy of this now, and then I'll print it. That means I will duplicate it now, print it out. You see that it has been copied, so it will be x dot. So if you want to check it, it's going to be dot copy. So we're going to look at it. So dot copy now. Let me just put it like this. Dot copy. So you just do like this. So if you print, let me just print it. Let me just print what is 9 and copy x now. Copy x. So now you see what is available in copy x. So if you check it now, okay, it's trying to display it now. Let's wait a little to process it. Okay, so you can see that it has been duplicated now. So copy x now, the values in x, which is 2 4 6 8 10, has been copied into copy x. So let me have another one, which is, let me just call it view x. Okay, so let me call it view x. So view x is the same thing as x. Let me just say x, no longer dot copy now, it's going to be dot view. So dot view. Now if I run this one now, if I print it out, what is in view x? So let me just say print what is in view x. So if I run it now, you see now, so both of them have been duplicated. One is copy, the other one is view x. The other one is copy x, the other is view x. So but there's a difference. Now if we change the difference between let me just write it. The difference between copy is that copy, just like somebody copied actually, as is not dependent on the original elements. Like x now, x is stuff. So let me just say x, copy of x does not depend on x. The copy of x, let me just say copy x. Or let me write it like this, please just follow me. In copy, the difference between copy and view. Okay, so in this case now, copy actually, if you look at copy, if you look at copy does not depend. Copy x does not, for copy, let me come to the next line. For copy x does not depend on x, or it's not affected by x when the value in x changes. But for the other one, for the other one, which is view x, so it's the opposite. You understand? So let me just put it view. So copy y. View x. Not view. View x does depend on x when a value in x is changed. So that's just it. So let's quickly change stuff and see what happens. Okay, so let's change stuff. Let me just change something in X now. So the first value in X, the first element in X, let me just put the first element is X. It's gonna be 2. It's 2. So I want to change it to 1. I want to change it to 1. So how do I change to 1? I just say X. If I say X, but X0, I want to change it to 1 now. Oh, sorry, X0 equals to 1. So the index of 0, let it be equals to 1. So if I run it now, you see I've changed it. Let me just show what is available in X. So if I see what is available in X, I can say still print X. Print X now. What's available in X? You see there's now 1 for stuff. Let's look at copy X now, and let's see. Let me print copy X. Print copy X. Print copy X. Okay, so copy X is still 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's not changed. So let me print view X. Print view X. And see. You see now, view X is changed. It's totally dependent on the original information. So when you change the original information, it affects view. But when you change the original information in the areas of copy, it doesn't affect copy. So that is just the difference between view and copy. So if you want to duplicate, you can duplicate depending on what you want, and that's your end product. You depending on what you want. You want it to be dependent on the original copy. The original values. Fine, you can use view. But if you want it to not to be dependent on the original information, then you can use copy. So I think it has been clarified now, and I've been able to show you how to use them. And just make sure you get your hands dirty or that's involved in practical, and then so that you can understand it properly. So thank you very much, and have a nice day. I see you in the next class.